Number 20, son of a bitch, supernatural.
You know the thing's cursed, don't you?
You'd be surprised what some people would pay for something like that.
Really?
It may be a supernatural drama, but this series sometimes catches the audience off guard with its sense of humor. Jared Padalecki was also caught off guard when co-star Jensen Ackles delivered this inspired bit of improv. Just as Sam and Dean's luck starts to turn around, they find that their winning tickets have been stolen by Bella. According to Padalecki, the scene was supposed to simply end with the brothers watching Bella drive off. Ackles decided to add a little something extra, however, unleashing an unscripted outburst.
Son of a bitch!
Although Padalecki does his best to hide his reaction, you can still spot him licking his lips and cracking a grin before turning his head away from the camera. Number 19, the most annoying sound in the world, Dumb and Dumber.
We usually don't pick up hitchhikers, but I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Saddle up, partner.
Some of the best bits from Dumb and Dumber were improvised, and this scene is perhaps the most ingenious. Stuck in the middle of Harry and Lloyd's juvenile antics, henchman Mental tries to keep his hostile tendencies under control. Just as tensions begin to dwindle down, Jim Carrey randomly segues into making the most annoying sound in the world.
Hey, wanna hear the most annoying sound in the world?
The camera cuts to Mental's frustrated expression so quickly that most viewers miss Jeff Daniels biting his lips while trying to restrain his laughter. Clearly, he had no idea what was coming. The film's trailer actually gives us a longer look at Daniels' reaction, as he slowly collects himself and gets in on the screaming match. Number 18, Ice Cream, The Ringer.
Maybe I should just accept the fact that I can't win. Stop lying to Lynn and everybody else.
Arguably the funniest moment from this comedy was ad-libbed, which seems to be a recurring theme for this list. The film centers on a man who pretends to be mentally challenged in order to compete in the Special Olympics, and eventually befriends his fellow contenders. After the guys stay out past their curfew, the person responsible for them cooks up an excuse about getting ice cream. Glenn blows their cover though, when he lets out this hilarious line.
You stopped off for ice cream. When the did we get ice cream?
The delivery is also pitch perfect, as Glenn sounds genuinely confused and irritated over the lack of ice cream. It's so hysterical that star Johnny Knoxville visually breaks out in laughter before the camera cuts back to Katherine Heigl.
Did you get ice cream?
Number 17, The Gang Loses It. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm sorry! I forgot to put a timer! All right.
It's Always Sunny has a plethora of priceless outtakes, but sometimes you can catch the cast-breaking character in the final product. While there are too many instances to single out just one, creator and star Rob McElhenney is perhaps the most susceptible to cracking up.
I had him in the palm of my hand and then he was gone, you know what I mean? I mean, this guy would have been perfect for you.
Co-star Charlie Day has also struggled to maintain a straight face on occasion, although he usually tries to hide his giggles from the camera. We especially love this scene where the gang drowns their sorrows huffing a jug of gasoline. Don't try this at home. And Caitlin Olsen says the most childishly brilliant line imaginable.
Pass it.
Pass the gas.
None of the actors are able to keep it together, and we don't blame them. Number 16, Hello Clarice, The Cable Guy.
Let the games begin!
Jim Carrey strikes again on our countdown with yet another improvised scene. Weirdly enough, this moment also involves a chicken. At a medieval restaurant, the cable guy sits down to a meal with his new best friend Steven.
Can I have your skin?
Sure.
Since Steven isn't going to eat his chicken skin, the cable guy seizes the opportunity to play with his food. Co-star Matthew Broderick is completely unprepared as Carrey drapes his face with the skin and reenacts a scene from The Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again.
As is the case with much of the film, the audience isn't sure whether to laugh or be disturbed. It obviously tickled Broderick's funny bone, however, as he can't conceal his grin. Number 15, I Hated the Colonel, So I Married an Axe Murderer. This black comedy isn't one of Mike Myers' more popular outings, but it does have a Scottish character who is basically a predecessor to Shrek and Fat Bastard.
Would you like some chicken? I've got more.
So whenever the film shifts focus to Stuart Mackenzie, played by Myers in a dual role, the results are always comedic gold. Stuart is a loudmouth conspiracy nut who believes Colonel Sanders was part of an all-powerful secret organization that controls the world. He He also insists the Colonel sneaks an addictive chemical into his chicken.
Dad, how can you hate the Colonel?
Because he puts an addictive chemical in his chicken that makes you crave it fortnightly, smart-arse!
As Stewart goes off on this insane tirade, actor Anthony LaPaglia does his best to sip his beer and nod along, but just can't hold back his ungovernable smirk.
Oh, I hated the Colonel with his wee, beady eyes and that smug look on his face. Oh, you're gonna buy my chicken, oh!
Number 14, Leather Pants, Third Rock from the Sun.
Hello, oh my God!
Having spent several seasons on SNL, Jane Curtin knows how to keep her cool under the funniest of circumstances. Even she couldn't stay composed in this priceless Third Rock from the Sun scene, though. To complete his gorgeous new look, Dick squeezes himself into a pair of leather pants. The squeaking of the trousers is already enough to push Curtin to the verge of giggling.
What was that?
But
When John Lithgow gets up and starts walking around, Curtin can no longer keep her snickers under wraps.
what did Lori say when you talked to her?
The moment proves so humorous that the camera cuts away as Curtin struggles to deliver her next line. Then, as Lithgow exits the room, she totally gives in to the hilarity. Number 13, Big Ass Forehead, Fast and Furious 6.
We building the car?
First car better be a Charger, Jack.
You mean Skyline?
The Fast and Furious movies might not have the most complex characters, but nobody can deny that the chemistry between the cast is nothing short of phenomenal. It's always a blast watching these actors work off of each other, particularly in this scene. At a barbecue, Roman makes a crack about the macho Hobbs requiring baby oil. Dwayne Johnson retaliates with an unscripted comeback about Roman's large forehead.
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby oil.
I'm just playing.
You better hide that big-ass forehead.
I was just joking.
Where Tyrese Gibson manages to stay in character, Chris Ludacris Bridges is unable to keep his drink down. We honestly never expected to see Ludacris do a spit take, but that's exactly why this moment is such a happy accident. Number 12, Super Cops, Beverly Hills Cop.
I did not know what was going on. I was watching the show having fun.
The success of this buddy cop comedy can largely be attributed to Eddie Murphy and his co-stars, who ad-libbed some of the film's funniest lines. Apparently, numerous takes were ruined because the cast and crew couldn't contain themselves. Murphy reportedly took his first sip of coffee ever before shooting this improvised scene. That would certainly explain why Axel Foley sounds so energized as he covers for detectives Rosewood and Taggart. Foley crafts a phony story that paints his fellow officers as super cops.
I don't know what you teach these fellows, but they're not just regular cops, okay? They're super cops.
Actor John Ashton begins to unravel after a while, pinching and lowering his face to keep his chuckles inside. Fortunately, he's able to control his emotions enough to scarcely get through the scene. Number 11, UFO Speech, Easy Rider. While filming the campfire scene in Easy Rider, it was reported that actor Dennis Hopper had attempted to get co-star Jack Nicholson stoned. It becomes evident that Hopper most likely accomplished his goal when, during George Hansen's UFO speech, Nicholson suddenly bursts out into laughter.
Now, the result of this has been that the Venusians have contacted people at all walks of life. All walks of life.
Although it looks as though they kept the cameras rolling, the scene actually continues on the next take. Considering the fact that Nicholson was reciting a seemingly absurd speech about aliens, will give him a pass for not keeping a straight face. Number 10, Hotel Bellboy, Transylvania 65000.
You want creep?
Before his sitcom tenure, Michael Richards was playing the oddest oddballs you could imagine.
The smell is good. I can smell it. It's fresh.
In this Draculenstein farce, Richard plays Fejos, a butler whose hijinks weird out hotel guests but crack up actors.
This good, this nice.
Richards improvised parts of his role using puppets, banana peels, and other props of his own accord to get laughs out of his on-screen associates, especially Jeff Goldblum. Things aren't always as they seem in Transylvania, so who's really pulling whose leg?
You're going to...
Just a little bit.
Do it again.
Number 9, Meeting Frank the Pug, Men in Black.
Now that's the worst disguise ever. That guy's definitely an alien.
In this classic sci-fi comedy, Agents K and J, played by Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones respectively, meet Frank, an alien informant disguised as a pug.
What do you know?
I know nothing.
Not a thing.
Okay.
While interrogating Frank, who is in fact played by a real, trained, adorable dog named Mushu, Jones becomes self-aware and cracks a big one. It's a cinematic moment that proves even the most veteran actors can't hold themselves together when they're talking to a dog.
You don't like it? You can kiss my furry little butt.
Number 8. Warming up. Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues.
Have a great broadcast.
You too, darling.
In the first scene of Ron Burgundy's second big screen feature, a newscaster husband and wife team, played by Will Ferrell and Christina Applegate, practice their diction and scales before delivering the night's top stories.
They're coming in through the back door!
Meanwhile, Ferrell takes comedy to the next level, and octave.
Grab the children! Save the children!
While trying to warm up, Applegate gets helplessly distracted by Ferrell's uproarious preparation method and cracks a few smiles between her ooze and Corning stones. Believe it or not, this was the most serious take they got.
Grab the children! Save the children!
You.
Number 7. The Waxing. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. In an effort to be more attractive to the ladies, Steve Carell goes for a chest waxing at his friend's suggestion. For this scene, Carell volunteered to actually have his bare chest bare waxed, ignorant of how insanely painful it would be.
Oh, you! Oh, I'm sorry. That's just your job.
By his natural reaction to scream out whatever random thought entered his mind, we can tell it hurt a lot. His co-worker buddies, played by Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen, and Romany Malco, as well as the waxing lady, forego their directions to pity him and instead laugh at his agony.
You shouldn't! Oh, I hate you so much. That one hurt. That one hurt just as much as the first one.
Number 6. Toilet humor. American Pie.
Hey, Kevin. You seen Shipwreck lately? Why? What did you do to him?
High school senior Finch, played by Eddie K. Thomas, has a crippling fear of going number 2 on school grounds.
I don't think he's gonna have a problem shitting in school anymore. Slipped a little something into his mochaccino.
His rival, Stifler, pranks him by slipping an ungodly amount of laxatives into his mochaccino.
Oh, God.
You can see where this is going. In this paragon of toilet humor, Finch spends the next few minutes soiling his own reputation, as everyone can hear his moans and groans from outside.
Joni, was that you?
Can't hold it.
Towards the end, Thomas slips out of character, acknowledging the scene's absurdity, and gives us a small, knowing smirk. Number 5. The Younglings. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Not even the younglings survived.
In any given film, not every written line is perfect.
Padme, Anakin has turned to the dark side.
That rule goes for Episode 3 of the Star Wars trilogy, in which Anakin Skywalker breaks bad and becomes Darth Vader. Ewan McGregor, who plays Anakin's once mentor Obi-Wan Kenobi, gets the honor of delivering one such imperfect line, informing Padme of Anakin's descent into darkness.
I have seen a security hologram of him killing younglings.
McGregor takes a moment to finish the awkward, melodramatic line and covers his mouth as if to keep from smiling. Hey, whatever gets us to the next fight scene.
He couldn't. He was deceived by a lie. We all were.
Number 4. Dr. Strangelove's out-of-control arm. Dr. Strangelove.
Radioactivity would never penetrate a mine some thousands of feet deep.
There are mad scientists who can't control their arms, and then there are actors who can't control their expressions. During one of the funniest scenes in Stanley Kubrick's Cold War satire, former Nazi scientist Dr. Strangelove, played by a brilliant Peter Sellers, struggles to manage a right arm that still compulsively hails his Führer. Standing right behind him is Peter Bull, who drops a nice big grin as Sellers' farcical performance might cause anyone to do. Number 3. Ross plays the bagpipes. Friends. David Schwimmer is known for some hilarious antics as Ross on the sitcom Friends.
Unbelievable.
Why is your family Scottish?
Why is your family Ross?
In this classic bit, he whips out his bagpipe and plays his best rendition of Celebration.
Okay, now, remember, I'm still learning.
Schwimmer's novice playing is supposed to make his friends uncomfortable, but as Lisa Kudrow joins him with what she believes are the lyrics, Jennifer Aniston gives up and hides her amusement behind her hands. As shown by the outtakes, it was a miracle to get any of the friends to keep a straight face in this scene. Number 2, lineup, the usual suspects.
All right, you all know the drill. When your number is called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand?
In this classic crime mystery, the usual suspects are lined up and asked to read a line, then crack up at Stephen Baldwin and Benicio del Toro's mocking interpretations, and especially del Toro's uncontrollable bout of flatulence.
How many you cocksucker? What the?
Scripted as a serious scene, director Bryan Singer spent a whole day filming the lineup, becoming frustrated when the actors continually lost self-control. Eventually, he scrapped his original plan and used the funniest takes instead. We couldn't be happier that he did. Number 1, she used to fart in her sleep. Good Will Hunting.
But I think that's a super philosophy, Will. That way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody.
Even in dramatic roles, Robin Williams couldn't hold himself back from seizing an opportunity for hilarious improvisation.
My wife used to fart when she was nervous.
During a short respite in this scene between Williams, playing a therapist, and Matt Damon as his stubborn patient, Williams catches Damon completely off guard with an inventive anecdote about romance and flatulence.
You know, she used to fart in her sleep. I'm sorry I shared that with you. One night it was so loud it woke the dog up.
The scene is a standout of organic and revealing laughter by two actors in modern cinema that only an actor like Robin Williams could bring out.
She woke up and got like, oh, was that you? I said, I didn't have the heart to tell her.
Yes, organic and revealing is referring to Damon's pig squeal.
Oh, Christ.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.
Back to